she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance. I met her on Grafton Street, right outside of the bar. She shared a cigarette with me while her brother played the guitar. She asked me, what does it mean? The Gaelic ink on your arm. Said it was one of my friend's songs. Do you want to drink on? She took Jamie as a chaser, Jack for the fun. She got Arthur on the table with Johnny riding a shotgun. Chatted some more, one more drink at the bar. Then put Van on the jukebox, got up to dance. You know she played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance with my pretty little Galway girl. You're my pretty little Galway girl. You know she beat me at darts and then she beat me at pool, and then she kissed me like there was nobody else in the room. As last orders were called was when she stood on the stool after dancing to Kaylee singing to trad tunes. I never heard Carrick Fergus ever sung so sweet. A cappella in the bar using her feet for a beat. Oh, I could have that voice playing on repeat for a week. And in this packed out room where she was singing to me. You know she played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. Well, now we've all said our welcome and it's closing time. I was
Good morning. Welcome to Hostos' 52nd Annual Pinning and Candlelighting Ceremony. Please stand and welcome the Dental Hygiene graduating class of 2023.
It's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Trying to make ends meet, you're a slave to money, then you die. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. You know the one that takes you to the places where all the things meet, yeah. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change. But I'm here in my mode, I am here in my mode. But I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can't change my mode, no, 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 no,
Please remain standing. This year, the national anthem will be sung by one of our freshman students, John Kim.
Like
Thank you, John. That was beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Please be seated. Good morning, Dr. Daisy Coco de Felipes, President of Hostos Community College, Dr. Charles Drago, Chairperson of the Allied Health Department, Professor Salim Raymond, our Dental Hygiene Unit Coordinator, dental hygiene faculty and staff, distinguished guests, family, and friends joining us via the webcast. My name is Annie Chitlal, and I'm an assistant professor and the senior clinic coordinator in the dental hygiene unit and the coordinator of this year's pinning and candlelighting ceremony. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and dental hygiene class of 2023, I would like to welcome you to the 52nd annual pinning and candlelighting ceremony. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored dental hygiene school tradition, often more personally meaningful than the college graduation. It signifies our graduates' official initiation into the brotherhood and sisterhood of dental hygienists. Today is the day we celebrate our students' achievements, the culmination of several years of persistence, passion, and hard work. We're honored to have been part of their journey. I now have the pleasure of introducing the president of Hostos Community College, Dr. Daisy Coco de Felipes, to offer greetings and opening remarks. President de Felipes, please join me.
All I have to say is that I look and I see the future so beautiful represented. What a diversity. And I think there are also enough gentlemen in the group as well, which is really good to see. So let me just begin my remarks and just say, my dear colleagues and students, it is so wonderful to greet you as we celebrate your pinning. As I applaud 35 of you, I believe, right? At a moment that signals you're entering, we're putting you out there to continue to do the right thing into a noble profession, a profession that is about supporting a good health and caring for others, so much needed today and always. It is amazing, you know, the more we learn about dental hygiene and the more we understand the impact that it has on overall health, we recognize the absolute importance of what you do. Thank you. I offer a special thank you to Provost Wang, the chair of the Department of Allied Health and Nursing, Dr. Drago, to Professor Salim Raymond, and to all my colleagues, and I would name them all because I have so many friends among the faculty, but I will refrain. Professor Macri, I'm looking forward to hearing you. Oh boy. Your wonderful professors at Dental Hygiene who have worked diligently to ensure your success. This is an excellent program and preparing you all to do important and significant work, particularly in preventive care. Really important. I am very grateful, my dear students, for the work you do and will continue to do as you move forward in your career. Just remember Hostos as you move on and come back and be a role model as an alumni or an alumnus of the college and inspire others with your story. You make a difference even now with a free clinic and the folks and the children in the community that you have helped. So mil gracias. I wish you many beautiful moments in a very successful and long career, guided always by professionalism and knowledge. And the heart, too. Don't forget the heart. It is always good to know that we engage the brain and the heart to do our best work as human beings. So I wish you all a giving, happy, and very productive career. Congratulations. Enhorabuena. Auguri. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to also invite the provost of the college, Dr. Wang.
Congratulations, dental hygiene graduates. So it's a pleasure to be here with you and stand with our president, Dr. Coco DeFilippis, the dental hygiene unit coordinator, Professor Celine Raymond, and also Allied Health Department chairperson, Professor Charlie Drago, and with all dental hygiene, Allied Health, and Hostos faculty and staff to congratulate you and share in this wonderful celebration of your achievement. We all know that the academic journey you have successfully completed was not an easy path. Your success has come as a result of your dedication, hard working, and your commitment to overcome all different kinds of challenges. So completing all the requirements to prepare for the board examination and enter the dental health care professions. So each of you is a success, and each of you is prepared to take the next step. You have transformed yourself into highly educated and specially trained pre-professionals. So congratulations, and we are very, very proud of you.
Thank you, Madam Provost. I would like to invite the chair of the Allied Health Department, Dr. Charles Drago, to give additional opening remarks.
Boy, what an exciting day, right? I mean, you guys are excited? How excited are you? Ooh, all right. So good morning, buenos dias, buongiorno, welcome, bienvenido, everybody. Madam President, Madam Provost, faculty and staff, on behalf of the entire Allied Health Department, I bring you greetings. I am very, very honored to share in this special occasion with you. These are one of the few mornings that when I sit on the Bruckner in traffic, I don't get upset because I'm coming to such a wonderful event here. And, you know, I get all excited. I start from the morning, you know. My wife says, I never seen anybody happy to go to work like that. I says, well, you know, it's a special day, you know. So I've had the pleasure to get to know the officers this year. And one thing I have to say about this class, perseverance, steadfast in your efforts. In this post-COVID era, it's very hard to get people to come in and get their teeth cleaned. But the 4 officers were so steadfast in their efforts and met with me. And this was a collaboration from the President's Office, from VP8s, the student area, and all the different areas to work together with you. You really stepped out of the box as a group. You made flyers. We visited classes together. We put stuff out on media just to get these teeth cleanings done. I, for one, I'm coming Wednesday. I'm driving in for 8 o'clock in the morning to get my teeth cleaned. So with that said, I just want to tell you that great dental hygienists are lifelong learners. Madam President, Madam Provost worked very, very hard with Dr. Sophia Oviedo to start a research center. And your education should not stop here. A lot of you should go on for your baccalaureate, your master's degree, do research, you know, perhaps research breakthroughs in the profession where you can make yourself and the college and your profession proud. It would be nice to see you come and do that. So, you know, real success is finding life work in the work that you love. And apparently you've chosen a field that helps others, and that's really, really nice. But you couldn't do this alone. You had your professors, and I would like us to have a nice round of applause for the wonderful professors that have taught you. I want you always to set your goals high, never get discouraged, because you will always get another chance. And somebody once told me, Charlie, don't carry your mistakes in life around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones to rise above them. And that's so important. So this day is about you. Enjoy the moment. Let me end by wishing you my deepest congratulations and warmest wishes for happiness and success. And I leave you with this. You are an alumni of this college. You have become La Familia, like we say in Sicily. So what I want you to do is when you start getting those big paychecks, give back to the Alumni Association so we can help other students. So with that said, blessings to all of you. Congratulations. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Drago. Why a pinning ceremony? I've been to many pinning ceremonies and have often noticed that family and friends don't really know what these ceremonies mean or what exactly is happening. I'm not altogether certain that the students know why they're here either. The pinning ceremony's origins can be found in the field of nursing and Florence Nightingale. In recognition of her tireless service to the injured, Queen Victoria awarded her the Red Cross of St. George. She in turn presented a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. So this ceremony is recognition from us, the faculty, and an acknowledgement from you, the student, that in your hearts you are ready to take on this role. A highlight of our pinning ceremonies is the keynote presentation. This year, the students have chosen Professor Diana Macri as the keynote speaker. Professor Macri, please join me at the podium.
Good morning, President De Filippis, Provost Wang, Chair Drago, Professor Raymond, faculty, administrators, distinguished guests, friends, loving families, and most of all, my dear hygiene class of 2023. I am deeply honored that you have chosen me to be the keynote speaker at your pinning ceremony, to share my thoughts regarding this journey we traveled together. After 2 courses together and half a semester as your senior clinic coordinator, I would have thought you were sick of me, but here we are. Grecia told me that a good speech is funny, it should make you think, and it should be memorable. You are all keenly aware of my sense of humor, and I thought it over and decided that your pinning ceremony isn't the place for the Def Comedy Jam, so what follows are thoughts straight from the heart. You are a very diverse class, and individually and collectively, you have so many wonderful qualities. You are intelligent, hardworking, focused, witty, energetic, but the one quality which stands above the others is how compassionate you are. We all face challenging periods in our lives, and in the fall of 2022, I faced one of the most challenging times of my life. We had just met, and we did not know each other. I will never forget Heba asking me during recitation, Professor Macri, are you okay? And I was not okay. The challenges I was facing seemed insurmountable at the time, and I could not hide that from you. It is usually the teacher who supports the student, but in this case and at this time, it was not so. You sent me such beautiful, supportive emails, and when we next met in class, there was a beautiful fruit arrangement with a huge balloon on top of it. I was so touched by this expression of affection, and I will never forget it. From that point, our relationship grew as we proceeded through the semester. I did all I could as senior clinic coordinator to help you and give you what you needed. You worked diligently and collaboratively, helping each other meet all your requirements. Your faculty guided you every step of the way. The end of that semester was a particularly joyful one for all of us, I think. It was, not yet. As we all know, the dental hygiene program is very challenging and demanding. You've worked yourself to the limit, each one of you. There were times when I know you didn't think you could make it. There were times when the fear was overwhelming and you cried or maybe even screamed. There were times when it seemed as if the universe was working against you and not with you. But you kept going, you kept learning and growing. One bad day turned into 2 good days, which gave way to months, and here we are celebrating your success. This experience will forever be a reminder that you are capable of incredible things, and you will go on to accomplish even greater things, but always you are Hostos. It was here that you were given the opportunity to learn, to excel, to make a dream come true. Your starting point is here in the South Bronx, in a college named after a Puerto Rican sociologist, philosopher, writer, and scholar who was a champion of human rights. Eugenio María de Hostos, nicknamed El Maestro, which means which means teacher in Spanish, was born in 1839 in Puerto Rico, but he traveled extensively and made major contributions to education in the Dominican Republic and Chile. He was an activist who fought for human and national rights, advocating for marginalized groups, women, Chinese, Native Americans, mestizos, and peoples of African ancestry. He believed in the power of education and supported a student-centered scientific pedagogy, which focused on observation and reasoning. You've been taught how to do this, how to access scientific information and analyze it. Here, with the support and guidance of a very diverse group of faculty and college administrators, you have been taught the fundamentals of dental hygiene and so much more. While we celebrate the completion of your education, the truth is your journey has just begun. You are the future guardians of the health of a community which desperately needs your skill, expertise, and compassion. Your leadership is needed now more than ever. Use your voice, speak your mind. Some people won't like that, but eventually they'll get over it. Your degree is a blunt instrument. Build something grand with it, something you can be proud of, something that inspires others. Don't stop here. Get a bachelor's degree and then a master's degree after that, and consider becoming a teacher, a doctor, a dentist, a president. Who you are and what you do speaks volumes about what you were taught and those who taught you. You are Hostos. You will be Hostos wherever you go. No matter what you may become, you were first Hostos. Fear is a very powerful thing, but you've proven that you can overcome it. Fear will stop you from realizing your dreams, but your time here is limited. Don't waste any of it by playing it safe. Take chances, knowing full well that sometimes things won't go your way. The glory is not so much in the victory, but in the dogged pursuit of our dreams. This profession has been so good to me. It is an honorable and fulfilling profession, which will give you many opportunities to serve others. Through dental hygiene, I have been able to support my family, use my intellectual and clinical skills to help improve my patients' health, and made so many lasting, loving relationships. I hope you will enjoy it as much as I have, that you will be able to face the challenges that come your way and act with integrity and honesty. You will be tested many times by employers and patients alike, but you know all you need to know in order to make the right decisions. In a few minutes, you will be reciting the dental hygiene oath. This is how you affirm to us and to yourselves that you are aware of your responsibilities as a dental hygienist and that you are mentally, physically, and emotionally ready to take it on. You are a big deal. Don't ever forget that. Okay, it will take some time for me to fully reflect on our journey together and put all the experiences into neat little boxes, orderly and organized just the way I like it. In those boxes, I'll place those special moments where you were joyful and I was lucky enough to be there to see it. When you passed your CDCA exam or got that 100 on the quiz or essay. There will be boxes for those moments when you made me laugh. Thank you, Yvor. Or when you laughed at my nutty jokes. Thank you, Khadija. Where's Khadija? There were days when I was unreasonably excited about the inflammatory process and systemic water fluoridation. Thank you for not killing my buzz or asking me to lower my voice or slow down. There will be boxes where I'll place your personal victories and accomplishments when you completed a requirement or managed a difficult situation successfully, and the many other accomplishments which you shared with me in confidence. Every single time, I was so proud. And of course, there will be a box in which I'll place all the expressions of kindness and affection which have reminded me and continue to remind me that so much can be accomplished when we approach each other with kindness and understanding. The time went by way too fast, but I enjoyed every minute of it. I am sincerely grateful for the series of events that have brought us together to share this time in this place, Hostos Community College. I have only cherished memories of our days together, of your beautiful faces and smiles, your confused expressions and utter exhaustion. You are the very best of Hostos, the fulfillment of El Maestro's dreams and vision. I look forward to your success and to the day our paths cross again. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Macri. She always makes me want to tear up. Okay. It is the tradition of Hostos Community College to recognize the extraordinary achievements of our students. So one by one, I'm going to call the presenters of the awards.
Phil, the dental hygiene. Almost as single-handedly, Dr. Stevenson succeeded in getting dental hygiene legislatively recognized as a licensed profession. You happy you are a licensed profession? Including New York State, and a lot of states, including New York State, overcoming vigorous oppositions in the early 1900s. Dr. Stevenson successfully conveyed his enthusiasm as the profession of the dental hygiene to the key policymakers and just as important member of the public. In doing so, he proudly made a difference to establish the dental hygiene as an important integral health care profession. Before I give the name, I want to echo what my Hostos family said to you guys. I'm also part of the Dental Foundation of Hostos. And every year, we try really hard to get funding to support your programs and other programs. So now, as a professional that will be making money, we hope that you'll be part of the alumni and support others that are going to come after you guys. Please do so. It's really, really important. So, I have a master asking for money. Uh, this year, the award goes to Roshina Singleton. Ronisha. Oh my God, I keep forgetting. You're gonna get a certificate. Okay. So you're gonna get
Okay, the next award will be presented by Professor Mary Manning. I'm going to ask Professor Mary Manning to come up.
Good morning and congratulations. I did speak with Professor Cunningham this morning, and she just wanted to say how happy and thrilled she is that you all passed the CDCA. So congratulations. Okay. The Professor Anita Cunningham Award is presented to the dental hygiene student who has completed the highest number of patients while demonstrating professionalism, integrity, and patient compassion. The recipient of this award is Detiana Shamatai.
The next award is the President's Award, and this will be presented by the President of the New York State Dental Hygienists Association, Ms. Denise Brown.
Congratulations. The President Award this year is presented by New York State Dental Hygiene Association to the student who has actively participated in professionalism activities and demonstrate a commitment to the future of dental hygiene profession. The recipient of this award is Gracia Solano.
The next award is the Clinical Proficiency Award, and this award will be presented by the President of the Dental Hygienists Association of New York City, Ms. Vermel Ford.
Good morning, class of 2023, and congratulations to you. I will be given the Clinical Proficiency Award, and this award is presented to the student exhibiting a high sense of professionalism as well as superior clinical skills. The recipient of this award is Gracia Solano.
Okay, the next award is the Colgate Star Award, and this will be presented by Professor Julie Bencosme.
Good morning, everyone. The Star Award, which is from Colgate Oral Pharmaceutical, presents let me start again. The Star Award is presented by Colgate Oral Pharmaceutical, and this is given to the student who has demonstrated dedication and enjoyment of the dental hygiene profession, exhibited compassion in patient care, and showed enthusiasm for community service. The recipient of this award is Andribel Castillo.
Okay, the next one is the Patterson Award, and this will be presented by Dr. Elvire Denser.
Patterson Dental Supply is the company that normally we purchase most of our equipment from, so this is being presented by them. So Patterson Dental Supply presents the award to a student for overall outstanding proficiency, commitment to the future of dental hygiene, and shown leadership potential in dental hygiene profession. The recipient of this year's award, my colleague-to-be, is Nicole.
So they're requesting that you look at the camera and get a picture. All right, the next one is a very special one also. It's the Golden Scaler Award, and this will be presented by Professor Julie Ben-Cosme.
Good morning again. So Hugh Freedy is the instrument manufacturer that manufactures the instruments that our students use. And Hugh Freedy is presenting an award to the student with outstanding qualities in rendering patient care. The recipient of this award is Kathy Hewen.
Okay, so before I get to the next award, I had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Esperanza Rodriguez today, and Professor Macri had told me some wonderful things about her. And, you know, I just wanted to say that she really gives from her heart. She was here last year, and she comes back every year to give back to our students, and she sponsored 2 awards. So I really want to give a special round of applause to Dr. Esperanza Rodriguez.
Pleasure. Almost 10 years ago, it's unbelievable. I was telling my daughter that she was the one with the idea of giving this award, that this award was given for the first time on 2014, and it's almost 10 years. And you will probably think, what's the reason behind it? I'm in private practice here and very involved in organized dentistry, but this is really an award that touches my heart, number one, because so many girls that passed through my office were students in Hostos. They went from dental assistant to dental hygienist, and I have seen the journey. And also, I had the privilege. All my dental hygienists had been from Hostos Community College, and you guys have to be very proud of the education that you're receiving in this institution. What can I tell you? What I want you to take with you? I want you to take with you a word of optimism. And this morning, as I was reading, I read meditations every morning just to help me cope with the traffic, actually. And I read something so beautiful that say that optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. So I want you to go out there and own the education that Hostos has given you, those wonderful professors that had taken the time, the efforts, that had shaped you into the clinician that you want to be. And do not forget the ethics. Don't forget that money cannot be the only way you decide what you want to do. It has to be more than that. And with that, I want to give the Hope Award, which is it has some. Let me tell you what the Hope Award is. The recipient, one of them has to be Dominican descendant, Dominican because I am Dominican, and I know that the first generation, sometimes it's a first generation Dominican that goes to college, and I know that is a lot of sacrifices are done and part of the family for that. And the other one is a Latino origin because immigrants build what is this college nowadays. And Hostos, Eugenio María de Hostos is the name of the school. So the first one is going to be going to Ediline de Leon. Then the second award is going to be for Stacy Sosa. Thank you so much, and as always, it's a pleasure to come to Hostos and be part of this great event.
Okay, there's more. Okay, the next one will be the Westchester Award, and this will be presented by Professor Diana Macri.
Given by the Westchester Dental Hygienists Association, this award goes to an outstanding student who resides in Westchester County. The student must be a SADA member, involved in community service in good standing academically, and graduating in 2023. This year's winner is Diana Ramirez Velasquez.
Okay, before we continue, I just want to ask all the students who just received an award and whoever gave it out to just come in front so we could get a picture for Madam President. So bring your award and just come stand in front. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so now, at this point, I'll ask you to please welcome the 2023 President of the Student American Dental Hygienists Association, Gracia Solano.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Madam President Coco de Filippis, Provost 1, Chair Drago, Professor Raymond, faculty, students, families, and friends. I have already been introduced, but I want to describe myself since some of you here do not know who I am. I consider myself a person who faces adversity and changes with a smile as my only tool. 6 years ago, I left my country, family and professional life, to move to a country where I could pursue my career without fear, persecution, harassment, or discrimination. a country that offered me the opportunity to be a professional. As Steven Pressfield said, and I quote, "The professional has learned that success, like happiness, comes as byproduct of work. So the professional concentrates on the work and allows rewards to come or not, whatever they like. In fact, I have a profession in my country, but it's almost impossible to be a professional." I came here with the firm conviction that education and hard work always bring rewards. It took me 2 years to draw up the plan, and then in fall of 2019, I was accepted in the best school I could wish for, Hostos Community College. A school that, like my first alma mater, Universidad Autónoma de Santo Domingo, receives a student regardless of their background, making them responsible professionals who successfully insert themselves into society. Everything was going as planned until in March 2020, when the world woke up in the middle of a pandemic, which forcibly transformed educational institutions into laboratories experimenting with their students, trying to continue their education remotely with classes that had never been taught virtually before. We, the class of 2023, belong to that group of students. And thanks God, we returned to the classroom last semester. With many ups and downs, here we are today, wearing our white gowns and receiving our pins. COVID-19 transformed our society, leaving, among other things, a crisis of leaders. Quickly, this generation of new professionals must commit to leading. You must lead. You are never too young to lead. You are never too old to lead. We need your leadership more than ever before. As president of the Hostos Student Dental Hygienists Club, I gave with all my heart. I took your concerns seriously and brought them to our faculty, and they were to be a trust friend and proudly represent you. We have faced hard times and formed a strong bonds of friendship. And Hostos has prepared us as professionals and for life. It is no secret to anyone that our school is facing economic challenges. And in a few months, we will all be, with the blessing of God, receiving the fruits of our labor. So today, I ask you to remember this geographical point in the south of the Bronx that led you to be part of a select group of the population, and to find a way to donate time or money to the only program that only requires from us academic excellence. I want to thank my husband and my daughters for understanding my absence these 2 years, and my extended family in the Dominican Republic who understood my absence these 6 years. I want to thank all my professors, college assistants, advisors, clinical assistants, classmates, and my first year students. I want to especially thank Jabor Ivanov, Nicole Giardulo, and Ronisha Singleton. No president could ask for a better executive committee than you guys. I do not want to forget to thank every hostess department that helped me fulfill my dream. The HOC department, the financial aid department, and of course, the school pantry. These have been 2 intense years, rewarding at the same time. We learn a lot in such a short amount of time, and we're ready to face the world giving our best. I do not know what the future will bring, but with the education I receive and with the experiences I've had here at Hostos, I have the confidence that I will overcome whatever may come my way. Thank you, Hostos, for giving me so much. I will never forget you, and I will never forget this wonderful group of people. Thank you.
Thank you, Gracia. We have now come to the highlight of the ceremony, the pinning and the candle lighting. The students will individually receive their pins and recite the dental hygiene oath. I will be assisted by Professor Raymond.
All right. Let's get down to it, right? So I hope I got your names right. So can you please stand as I call your names and come up and get your pins, okay? Heba Al-Ghazali. Yemi Alvarez Ortega. Diana Astudillo Moreno. Mariema Ba. Michaela Camputero Favola. Andrebel Castillo Guzman. Rosa de Jesus Amador. Edlin de Leon Coelho. Mariluto Diallo. Nicole Giordalo. VMZ Kijon Herrera. Love to hear VMZ. Elizabeth Gomez. Kathy Wynn. Trudy Hilton. Asim Iqbal. Yevor Ivanov. Natsumi Kameda. Melanie Martinez. Betsabi Martinez Guzman. Emmanuel Mercado. Leticia Mercedes. Chelsea Narain. Narain. Christelle Nekiemia. Alyssa Okalita. Khadijah Olton. Diana Ramirez Velasquez. Catherine Rodriguez. Sen Siren. Dationa Shematai. Ariane Shehai. Ronisha Singleton. Benasia Smith. Gracia Solano. Stacy Sosa. Last but not least, Tarsha Thomas.
The pins symbolize the students and the fact that they have almost successfully completed the clinical and academic phase of their education, and in so doing have demonstrated integrity and professionalism. At this point, I'm going to ask Professor Don Thomas and Professor Mary Manning, who will assist the students in lighting their candles. Students, please rise. The candles you receive symbolize the qualities that you, as a graduate, must strive to achieve as outstanding members of the dental hygiene profession. These qualities are cheerfulness in personal and professional contact with others, tactfulness and integrity in dealing with others, professionalism, which you will demonstrate at all times in your relationships with your patients and colleagues, self-evaluation, never allow yourself to fall into a state of complacency or feeling that graduation completes your education. Instead, seek knowledge. Be responsible and an informed dental hygienist. Social responsibility. Service to society is the part of the creed of a health professional. Let this creed become merged into action because of your personal and professional concern. Tolerance of cultural backgrounds, beliefs, and racial origins, recognizing that dental care is the right of all individuals. Courtesy to all you meet in your daily lives. Leadership through your professional organization and to the community in which you live and work. Lastly, openness to the challenges of change. You will find that your profession will be changing constantly with redefinition of roles and goals. Be prepared to develop an attitude of inquiry and desirable progress. Be actively involved in your professional association and the establishment of new patterns of service that will ensure optimum dental health for the total population. We will now recite the dental hygiene oath. Please recite after me. In my practice as a dental hygienist, I affirm my personal and professional commitment to improve the oral health of the public, to advance the art and science of dental hygiene, and to promote high standards of quality care. I pledge continually to improve my professional knowledge and skills, to render a full measure of service to each patient entrusted to my care, and to uphold the highest standards of professional competence and personal conduct in the interest of the dental hygiene profession and the public it serves. And now, as the flames of these candles are being dimmed, may they continue to remain aglow as an external radiance for the world to see. Hold fast to these ideals, for they will definitely identify your chosen profession. May the qualities these candles represent become an important part of your image as dental hygienists. May these candles also serve to remind and reaffirm those of us who already belong to the profession of our commitment to these qualities. Thank you. Dental hygiene class of 2023, you may now take your seats. Okay, we're now in for a treat. The students have prepared a special presentation commemorating their journey. This presentation was created by senior students Chelsea Narayan and Natsumi Kameda, along with the officers Yavor and Gracia. This was in addition to all of their responsibilities, such as exams, clinical requirements, and family obligations. They deserve a big round of applause.
Never held my hand out and asked for something free. I got pride I could roll up for miles in front of me. I don't need your help, and I don't need sympathy. I don't need you to lower the bar for me. I know I'm superwoman, I know I'm strong. I know I've got this 'cause I've had it all along. I'm phenomenal, and I'm enough. I don't need you to tell me who to be. Can someone just hold me? Don't fix me, don't try to change a thing. Can someone just know me? 'Cause underneath I'm broken and it's beautiful. 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 We're walking on the ocean, turn water into wine. We bury our emotion and pretend that we're just fine. The only way to live now is to know you're gonna fly. To listen to the lying lies and their lies. I know I'm superwoman, I know I'm strong. I know I've got this 'cause I've had it all along. I'm phenomenal, I'm enough. I don't need you to tell me who to be. Can someone just hold me? Don't fix me, don't try to change a thing. Can someone You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast, to be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do when they settle neath your skin. Kept on the inside and no sunlight, sometimes a shadow wins. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Falling for the fear and then to disappear and bow down to the mighty. Don't run, stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage. So that's what they do. They take a lot of pictures and videos, right? They really did a beautiful job with that. And I must say, Natsumi and Chelsea worked really hard on that. We were here on Thursday until I'm like, you can't leave. We have to do this. And we worked, and they were really good. So thank you guys. That was beautiful. All right. So I'm now going to ask Professor Raymond, the coordinator from the Dental Hygiene Unit, to join us on the stage to offer closing remarks.
Finally, guys, right? Oh my gosh, I know it's been a long journey for you guys. So, well, good morning. I think we're still in the morning, afternoon, right? Afternoon. Faculty, staff. I should say parents, family, or friends, even though they're not here, but I'm going to recognize them. I'm sure they're going to catch us on YouTube video sometime. And most importantly, our graduates. It is such a great honor to represent the faculty and staff of the dental hygiene program who have worked together today with our graduates for the past 2 to 3 years. I am delighted to welcome you here on this wonderful day to celebrate the hard work and dedication of our 2023 dental hygiene graduates. This is truly an important moment in your lives. I stand here today representing the faculty and staff, and we would like to thank you, the family members, and those who supported and dedicated their time and efforts in our students' journey to success. Also, those extended members of the family, friends, neighbors, freshman students, even those folks we pulled off the street, you know, to sit for 2 to 3 hours, to come in 5 to 6 times, you know, to be patient. We really sincerely thank you, right? So we should thank them. I would like to ask the class of 2023 to please stand. I want to take this moment to ask everyone to please applaud our graduating dental hygiene class of 2023. Thank you guys so much. Please sit. I'm so excited to share this special day with you. Albert Einstein once said, "Knowledge must continually be renewed by ceaseless effort if it is not to be lost." I admire this quote for several reasons, but mainly because it has helped me to think about education as a lifelong learning process and not something defined by a 2 or a 4-year program. It has encouraged me and given me a passion and desire for learning and educating others. While the dental hygiene pinning ceremony symbolizes an educational milestone for our graduates, it also represents the start of your professional careers. The pin each of your graduates receive today is a symbol of honor and pride and willingness to help those in need. It also signifies determination, strength, and lifelong learning. I believe that our success and excellence as educators are represented by the success of our graduates that you see before us. We as educators have to provide the best possible education and knowledge, and our students are to be accountable for that education and knowledge. Our clients, our students, and we are a source of knowledge for them. They are also a source of knowledge for us. I charge my students and my graduates today to continue to seek knowledge and skills within their profession, to be honest, to be unbiased in their evaluations of their patients, to be dedicated, supportive, and academically sound as they can provide the best care possible. I am confident that the graduates that are before me today can meet those challenges as they begin their careers and will continue to excel in their profession. After taking your oath today, realize the commitment to excellence you have made not only to yourselves but to your profession. I would like to also take this opportunity to personally thank the SADA officers, Gracia, Nicole, Yavor, and Renisha, and stepping up and voicing your concerns, especially at the time when the program most needed it. I personally apologize in placing that responsibility on you. I would like to thank again the faculty and staff, the parents, family members, and all those who have supported you guys during this journey. I know the road wasn't easy, and it required a lot of sacrifices along the way, but you have succeeded. Congratulations. I wish you all the best, the very best. Enjoy the rest of the day and have a wonderful summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Raymond. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please remain seated until the students have exited. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.